I gotta make a video about this. This is insane. Like DJT, the Trump media stock here. Wow. So we went from literally the opposite sides of these bands. If we get close to the green band on this daily candle, it is a buy zone with time distance, which I'll talk about here shortly. And then if we get to this upper band, this is a due for a correction zone. So yeah, it could keep going higher. I'm not gonna lie. I predicted this thing way back that this thing is gonna keep going up towards these elections, right? It's October 14th. Anybody that got in early are making bank. This thing has went well over 100%. I mean, look at this, 11.75 to $30 here. You're up 159%. Now, should you take the games? I mean, yes, you should start taking some out. If you're holding on to this and you just want to keep getting more and more, I'm just going to call it out. I think you're just being greedy, especially at a sell point right here. But yes, what I suspect happens is we bounce down to this EMA 5, which is around $24, 25. It'll probably go up as time goes if it keeps going up. So don't hold me right to this price here, but this EMA 5 is going to act as support. If not, then we go to the 10 and then the 20, which is this blue. Just remember, we will revert to the EMAs. Nobody knows the timing. Nobody knows exactly when. Yes, this could keep going up. And if we look at this thing, we are... I can draw this trend channel. I'm pretty sure we're at the top of the channel here on this short term. Yeah, we're at a crucial point here. I do think we're going to start scaling down some here. As you can see, this top channel here, we're above it. I do think, we could probably go back into that channel here. But I'm not saying I'm like really bearish on it. It's just like I just think it's overextended. It's one of those things, do you want, if you didn't want this thing at $12 when I made a video about it, now you want it at $30 when it pumped 160%. So if we look at the last big pump this thing has done, yeah, it's been really big. I mean, look at this last pump we went. We went from around $16-17, and we pumped all the way to $60. Can we do that again? Absolutely. This is one of the biggest catalysts this thing is ever going to have. I mean, look at this. This pumped 243%. A lot of people, would never think they could do that. But yeah, DJT, we're not playing this on the fundamental stock. This is a catalyst due to the elections going up. I do think this thing is going to have a correction. I'm going to say it. I don't know the exact price, but I do know when price tends to hit this upper band here, price tends to sell off. I mean, look at the last time. We get close right on this candle here, and it sells off. And then if you look at right in here, this is kind of the things we see here. We get here, we hit this upper band, and where do we go to? The EMA 5, 10, and the 20. Does it hold this area? If it don't, then we go to a downtrend. This is a whole different ball game here. Look at this big, massive candle here. It went so far above it where, this is what's going to cause news, catalysts, and all of that. But even then, though, if you were greedy, you did not make the profit as it went back tumbling down. So I just wanted you guys, everyone, just be aware, look what's around your surroundings. Take some off. I always say, if you're up, a good bit, at least 10%, at least if you're a part of my Discord, that I take 80% of my shares off and I hold 20% with a trailing stop. That way, if it does a pattern like this and it just keeps going up and these little corrections are bullish, that's totally fine, because what I suspect happens is we go down some and then we make a new high. So that's when the trailing stop goes up. So if you bought near here, which you should be buying at this lower band, buy when price is depressing, especially with bigger cap stocks. This system works really well. And what happens is when you have EMA 5 time distance, which you see how price is always magnet to the EMA 5, so when you get away from it, you come back up to it. And that's really what we see right here on DJT. We got near this lower band, and then we're shooting up for the sky, right? This is definitely an uptrend forming. But if you want to look at big resistance zones, I mean, we broke this big candle here at 29.35. The next zone that I would be looking at is around 30, right here at $32. And we'll see from there. But yeah, this is my analysis on DJT. Congrats to anyone who got it in, right back in September. You guys are making bank. If you held this long, obviously you wouldn't have held this long. I mean, I think you would take gains on the way. I think every smart trader would. If not, you're just extremely lucky. You better start taking some gains because I've seen this scenario play out a lot. If you guys want to join the premium Discord, this is your chance to do. You guys are more than welcome to join. I would love to have you guys. I'll put the link down below in the YouTube comments below. It'll say join the premium Discord for my alerts and system. It'll be in the YouTube description too. You can't miss it. But yeah, there's a lot of things that you're going to like about this. Please read how to subscribe. If you have an Android, you'll have to use your computer or just use Google on your Android. And then once you subscribe, you'll be able to use your phone just as fine. Avoid scammers. I'll never message you, DM you, or trade your accounts. I know it sounds crazy, but a lot of people fall for that. Testimonies. You can read lots of testimonies how a lot of people have been making a lot of money doing this strategy. Like this guy right here has been killing it. I made 35% of my total portfolio in a few weeks. It's a really good, crazy strategy. But if you go here and hit server shop, or you can just hit day trade alerts here, and because all these will be unlocked or locked. But if you hit server shop and you look for the day and swing trading plus, that's going to be your highest value service. What I showed you was a swing trading strategy that works over 90% of the time. Nothing works 100% of the time, but what I love about the swing trading is if you have a bigger size account, these are really good stocks. Anything over $5, this system I have yet to lose on this system this year. I will say that it works really good on higher cap stocks. So over $5, as you can see, when price gets close to these lower bands here, look at the moves up you get. Look at this from here, and then look at this massive move up. If you have calls, you would have made money. If you bought calls on here, you're probably freaking rich. I'm just gonna say it. But yeah, I take the 10% gains. I'm a conservative player, and then I trail and stop the rest. If you don't know how to do trail stops, just tell your broker, hey, I want to trail stop. I made my 10%. I want to trail and stop it every time it makes this kind of move up, and then your stop loss will keep going up and up. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. If you do want to subscribe, Day and Swing Trading Plus is $12 a month, and you get access to my day trade alerts, swing trade alerts, swing trading education, day trading education, live streams, which will be right in here. I also do futures. If you guys are into that, it's actually one of my favorite things to do. I love day trading the most. Day trading has made me the most profitable. I know swing trading a lot of people love, and I do it because a lot of people don't have time, but I promise you, if you commit just one day of the week or just a couple minutes, a lot of the results I get, we're making 10 to 20% gains in literally a matter of minutes doing this strategy, but looking at lower time frames. For example, let's look at DJT, and I could probably show you. You see how on a lower time frame, you see when price gets close to this upper band, we tend to sell off. And where do we go back to? Just like in a daily, you're going to hit your EMAs, EMA 5, 10, and 20. So and what we're doing is we're doing 0TT options, and on futures you just buy and sell, and you're making 10 to 20% gains in a matter of minutes. You see how price is respected with time distance is the best I do, and I'll teach you guys about time distance and how to do it on day trading, but you can see the gains you can get. I don't trade DJT. I wouldn't day trade it. I'd love to do the indexes like SPY, QQQ, IWM. But I hope this video served you guys well. This is DJT. I think it is due for a pullback, but with the catalyst, with the elections going up, who the heck knows, right? This could go to way up in this dark zone here and then plummet down, but I will assure you, we will hit that EMA 5. Anything I don't touch in 7 daily candles is long. Usually, it tries to touch it really fast. Hope you guys like this video. Give it a like, subscribe, comment. I'll see you guys in the next videos. I hope to see you guys in the Discord, and let's make some money. Peace out.